Imagine. You wake up tomorrow and realize that half your life is already over. What have you accomplished? What have you left behind? Life flies by like lightning. And the worst thing is that most people waste it on trivialities. Endless scrolling through social media, other people's opinions, empty arguments. Now be honest, do you want to be one of them? Because today we're going to talk about how to live so that every day is filled with meaning, joy, and strength. Part 1. Realizing the value of time. You have only one resource that cannot be recovered: time. It is not a rechargeable battery or a bank account that you can replenish. When a minute passes, it is gone forever. You can earn money, restore your reputation, even heal your body, but every minute you lose is gone forever. That is why time is not just a value, it is your main currency in life. Think about how many hours a day you spend on your phone. How many days go by in idleness? You open social media for a minute and half an hour is gone. Yes, little by little, day after day, year after year, and we wonder why our dreams are not coming true. Try a simple experiment. For one day, write down how you spend your time. This honesty will open your eyes more than any motivational speech. If we learn to treat time like gold, our lives will change immediately. Start small. Identify the 3 most important things to do each day and do them first, while you still have fresh energy. Use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away. Work in 25 to 40-minute intervals. Put your phone away. Close unnecessary tabs. This is how focus is born. Remember, saying yes to small things often means saying no to the big things. Learn to say no, set boundaries, and remove unnecessary things from your day. Plan tomorrow morning in the evening, and start the morning with something that moves you toward your goal. Let each hour have a name: health, work, family, study, rest. Time is life in its purest form. When you cherish your moments, you cherish your dreams, character, and freedom. Choose consciously, and then every day you live will be a step toward where you really want to be. Part 2. Live in harmony with yourself. Living wisely means not copying someone else's path, but finding your own. Not similar, not almost like theirs, but your own, one that resonates in your heart and gives you a sense of inner peace. When you try to live according to other people's instructions, you always fall behind yourself. Harmony begins when you honestly admit, I have the right to want something else. Your dreams are your compass. They may be modest or bold, mundane or extraordinary, but they are yours, and therefore they have power. If you constantly focus only on the expectations of others, parents, friends, social media, you will live someone else's life, and in the end, you will feel empty. Ask yourself 2 questions. What am I doing for myself, and what am I doing only for the approval of others? The answers will show you the way. Ask yourself, what really makes me happy? Not what is fashionable or prestigious, but what gives you energy, lightness, and the desire to get up in the morning. Perhaps it is creativity, sports, serving others, silence and books, your own business, or travel. Write down 3 things that nourish you and 3 things that drain you. The task is simple. Add the first and remove the second every day, and start moving in that direction even in small steps. A small step is still a step. 20 minutes of practice, 1 frank dialogue, 1 honest no to the unnecessary. Define the minimum for the day, the simplest action that brings you closer to your true self. Create rituals of support. Morning silence, a walk without your phone, a gratitude list. Surround yourself with people with whom you can be yourself, without masks or tension. Remember, harmony is not about perfection, but about movement. When you take a small step toward your values every day, you are already living wisely, and that is how you build a life that feels like your own. Part 3. The people around you. Imagine that tomorrow you only have 24 hours left to live. The calendar suddenly disappears, deadlines lose their meaning, and the most important thing comes to the surface. The faces of those you want to see around you. Who will you spend this time with? Who will you call? Whose hand will you shake? Whose smile will you want to remember? By answering these questions, you see your real priority list. Not invented, not imposed, but honest. These people are your true circle. They are not always comfortable, not always successful, but with them, You feel calm, warm, and safe inside. After talking to them, you want to create, take care of yourself, and become a better person. These are the people who know how to rejoice in your victories without envy and support you when times are tough. With such people, life is filled with meaning not only on holidays but also on weekdays. Don't waste years on those who drag you down, who steal your energy. There are people who leave you feeling exhausted, guilty, doubtful, and slightly offended. Be aware. Energetic leeches hide behind sarcasm, passive aggression, and constant advice for your own good. Learn to set boundaries politely, calmly, but firmly. Your attention is fuel, and you decide who to give it to. Choose those who inspire, support, and help you grow. Cultivate shared rituals. Honest conversations without phones, small joint projects, traditions of gratitude. Learn to say thank you and I need help. This is not a weakness, but a strength of trust. Develop your circle through actions. Be the first to support others, share your knowledge, be there when it really matters. Remember, your environment is a mirror of your future. When you consciously choose people based on your heart and values, you are not just building relationships, you are building an environment in which your best life is possible. Part 4. Act today. Life will not begin after your vacation, nor will it begin when you buy a car or an apartment. It does not wait or rehearse. Life happens now, in your breath, in your glance in the mirror in the morning, in your decision to get up from the couch and take at least one step. Every minute is a stage on which you are already performing, whether you like it or not. If you put off your dreams for later, know this, that later may never come. Later dissolves into trifles, changes with other people's plans, shatters against fears, doubts, and perfectionism. We wait for the perfect moment, and it never comes. But the truth is that the perfect moment is born from action, not the other way around. First comes the step, then the inspiration. First comes the small yes, then the big opportunities. Start acting today. Take the first small step, small but real. 10 minutes of training, 1 paragraph of text, 1 phone call, 1 search for information, 1 refusal of the unnecessary. Create momentum. Set a timer for 20 to 30 minutes and work on only one thing. Remove everything that distracts you from your field of vision. Reward yourself for taking action, not for achieving the perfect result. Once the wheel starts turning, you're already on your way. Replace sometime with today. Today's plan, today's minimum action, today's small result. In the evening, summarize the 3 steps you've taken, and in the morning,